Hey guys, welcome back to Motherboards.org. I know why you're here and I know why I'm here. Today's launch day of the new AMD 7770. We'll be looking at Sapphire's HD 7770 right now. Like I've said before, all of the cards on launch date are going to have some very standard things. They're all based on the 28nm process. All of them feature 640 stream processors, and they all have 40 texture units. Another thing that's going to be exactly the same, they all feature 1GB of GDDR5 memory with 128-bit memory interface. That said, Sapphire's card comes to the market overclocked, and that's what differentiates it from the others. Now let's jump in, take a look at the card itself, how it performs, and at the end of the day, why you'd want to get your hands on Sapphire's latest HD 7770. So here we take a look at Sapphire's HD 7770. You can see right off the bat it features a single fan, and this kind of looks like almost all the reference cards that we've seen from Sapphire lately. Some of you guys have made a complaint about this, but there's really nothing to complain about. It's a simple, elegant, easy design. Underneath it, they always use their VaporX cooling. I'm starting to think that VaporX cooling is just the standard for Sapphire, and you can see that's prevalent here as well. 28nm process, 640 stream processors, 40 texture units. Here's where the card differentiates from the competition. Has an 1150 MHz core clock. The reference is 1000 MHz. And it's got a 1250 MHz memory clock. 1125 MHz is the reference design. Has 1GB of GDDR5 memory and 128-bit memory bus featuring PCI Express 3.0 technology. As we said before, how this is going to actually relate in performance, we probably won't see until Ivy Bridge or other releases later this year. Their I/O has 2 mini display ports, 1 HDMI, and 1 dual-link DVI port. But now, let's jump in and let's take a look at the performance and see how well this card does against the competition. You've seen the scores, you've seen how the card performs, you've seen its features. For a card hitting the market at $179, this is a serious editor's choice for a midline gaming card. There are all kinds of features that this card does support that we didn't really even mention in the video. It supports multi-monitor technology, it supports the new, super 4K TVs, but I'm going to tell you this, a 1GB card is not going to do multi-monitor technology that well. It's also not going to do super duper high resolutions that well either. That's why I really didn't touch about those things in the review. Most people are going to play their games either at 1920 by 1080 or 1920 by 1200 or lower than that. You guys know that as well as I do. Only very few people out there have multi-monitor technology or giant technology. I really try to give the reviews to you guys in the most simplest, easy to digest way and that the most common man can go on to. So at the end of the day, I give this new HD 7770 from Sapphire a serious editor's choice for the midline gaming solution today here on Motherboards.org.